So my dear student, this is the last method that considers the time value of money for the calculation of depreciation, that is the sinking fund method. Okay, it's one of the important method. Generally, maximum question you will see these types of concept we are going to use, just like in net present worth or annuity concept. You will see in these types of topics, or just like in annualized cost method we were doing all these things. Okay, so these types of concept is very important. So here I have written the basic purpose of depreciation allowance is to accumulate a sufficient fund to provide for the recovery of original capital investment. In this method, we are going to use, what we are doing basically, we are going to accumulate some amount so that it will be used in the coming future. That I have written here sufficient to accumulate a sufficient fund. Now that will follow an annuity concept. Okay, so each and every year there must be a cash flow, and after each and every cash flow, that if you are going to add up all these cash flow, and after the end of the service life, all the present value of that cash flow, the sum of present value of all the cash flow will give you the amount of depreciation at the end of the service life. Okay, so I have written these things on the board. Just try to understand, write all these things firstly, and will tell you the derivations part of this sinking fund method. Okay, these three was the major assumption. From there we can calculate the formula for the sinking fund method. Okay, so now I am going to discuss about the formula part and how we used to derive this particular thing. Generally, I have written in the third point that each and every year there must be a cash flow, and that cash flow, the present value of that, if you are going to add all the present value of that cash flow, that will give you the depreciation amount at the end of the service life. So how it will work, just understand one thing. If there is an asset having initial value of, here you are going to invest V0 amount of rupee, and each and every year there is a cash flow. There is a cash flow of R. Generally, this will follow annuity concept, and this will be the equal uniform cash flow. There is a series of cash flow each and every year. Here n is equals to n. Here you will be getting a salvage value of Vs. Okay, here you will be getting a salvage value of Vs. Now understand one thing. If here it is n is equals to 1, it is n is equals to 2, it is n is equals to 3, n is equals to 4, ... whatever be the service life of the year, it will go up to the service life. Then you will see, if you are going to calculate the present value of this cash flow, okay, present value of this cash flow, here this one, here, just you have to calculate the present value of all the cash flow, okay, at n is equals to 0. Then how will you get? For first year you will be getting R upon, if rate of interest is I, then you will be getting 1 plus I ka whole ki power 1 plus again R upon 1 plus I whole ki power 2, because it is a cash flow and equal amount of cash flow, that is a series of cash flow. So each and every year you will be getting R amount, and if you are going to calculate the present value in the third year, that is equals to ... you will be calculating R upon 1 plus I ka whole ki power n. Okay, this is the thing. Okay, now if you will see all these things, then after calculation you will be getting, it is a GP term, and if you will calculate here, then you will be getting R into 1 plus I whole ki power n minus 1 upon I multiplied with 1 plus I whole ki power n. Okay, so if you will be getting these things, this will be equals to what? If you want to calculate these things, then you will be getting, this is the present value key. Present value of all the capital. Okay, that's why in the third point I have written, in this method, this is the present value of all the capital. Okay, so in future, how much amount you will be getting in the future? The amount you will be getting is equals to V0 minus Vs, because you have invested V0 amount here, and after at the end you are getting Vs. So what will happen? How much amount you will be getting in the future? That is equals to V0 minus Vs. So future amount, you can write future amount, that is equals to V0 minus Vs. That I am writing it as with the help of S. S is equals to V0 minus Vs. V0 is the original value, original cost of the assets, and Vs is the salvage value. Now, how will you convert the present value into future value? Because here it is a present value. Here it is a present value of the all the depreciated amount. Okay, so if you can write here, it is a depreciated amount. depreciated amount. Why? Because you have invested V0 rupees here at t equals to u and you are getting Vs rupees at n is equal t equals to n. Then that much amount of value you are getting less, na? That is the depreciated amount. So that's why this is S. That will be the depreciated amount, and you are getting these things in the future. Okay. So you can write S is equals to P into 1 plus I whole to power n. So S is equals to future value. Future value already I will teach you these things in the annuity concept, then you will be able to understand. Okay. P is equals to present value. P is equals to present value. Okay. So from here, what you have to do, just substitute present value there. So you can get S is equals to R into 1 plus I whole to power n minus 1 upon I multiplied with 1 plus I whole to power n and multiplied with this 1 plus I whole to power n. If you will say, then these two terms will get cancelled out, and after cancellation you will be getting S is equals to R upon I multiplied with 1 plus I ka whole to power n minus 1. This formula you will get for the sinking fund method. Okay. So from there you can write this formula in the very consigned way. I am writing here S is equals to R upon I and 1 plus I whole to power n minus 1, and it is annuity concept. Each and every year R is the depreciated amount. R is depreciation per year, and you can write S is equals to V0 minus Vs, that is equals to R upon I 1 plus I whole to power n minus 1. Okay. Here Vs is salvage value. Now for any particular year if you want to calculate, then you can write V0 minus Va, that is equals to R upon I into 1 plus I ka whole to power a minus 1. If equation first, and I am just assuming it at equation second. If you want to divide, if you will divide equation first upon second, then you will be getting Vs minus V0 upon Va minus V0, that is equals to 1 plus I whole to power n minus 1 upon 1 plus I whole to power a minus 1. Just reverse this equation, you will be getting Va minus V0 upon Vs minus V0, that is equals to 1 plus I whole to power a minus 1 upon 1 plus I whole to power n minus 1. Okay. So if you will write this equation further, then you will be getting a value of Va. Va is equals to V0 plus Vs minus V0 into 1 plus I whole to power a minus 1 upon 1 plus I whole to power n minus 1. Okay. So this is the value at a particular year, in a particular year, or Va is book value of the assets in a particular year, and you will be getting from this formula. Vs is the salvage value, V0 is original amount, A is at a particular A year, and N is the service life of the assets. A is the book value of the particular year. If the question is asking calculate the salvage value of the assets for 5th year, then you have to substitute here A is equals to 5. Rate of interest will be given in the question. Salvage value will be given in the question. Okay. So here from this data you can calculate the salvage value or book value of any assets from the sinking fund method. First thing. Second thing is that if you will see sinking fund method, consider time value of money. Okay. It will consider time value of money first. Second thing is that if you will see in the sinking fund method, because of the effect of interest in the sinking fund method, what will you get? The annual decrease in the assets value of the project or property is less in the early life years than in the later year. Okay. So due to annuity concept, what will happen? The effect of due to annuity concept, you will be getting very less amount of property in the early stage of life as compared to in the later period of life. So from there you can calculate the depreciation, and R is here I have written, you can say R, the value of R is depreciation per year. Okay. Depreciation per year, and it is future amount. From there I have calculated this formula, this derivation. Okay, so the derivation part was very simple. So here what you have to remember, the formula of future value, present value, and how this annuity concept is working here. Okay, there you will be getting each and equal amount of cash flow in throughout the whole service life. You have to convert all the cash flow in its present value, and if you will be adding all this present value, then you will be getting what the amount of depreciation. Okay, all these depreciation. Okay, so thanks for this lecture. Okay, we have completed the sinking fund method for the depreciation calculation. Okay, and we will be solving numerical on the later lecture. Okay, thank you.